Hello, hello, hello. Welcome, 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 guys. Welcome to the very new stream. Forgive me for keeping you wait. Some of our colleagues were facing some technical issues. That is the reason why the stream started a little late. But again, excellent, excellent, excellent opportunities for us laying ahead specifically for this week. I have a lot of things to share with you. We will be talking about the market. Yeah, and again, I apologize for being late, but it's amazing thing to meet you once in every week. Guys, I'm very happy. I think a lot of clients I have received an email from there and that they were able to understand the market to greatest extent. There was some good earning result lined up. So a lot of opportunities happen to be in the market. And yeah, there were various trading ideas that I have to share with you. In case if you have any question, feel free to send your question into the comment section. I'll be more than happy to assist you. Any question if you had, let me tell you, if you have any more questions, you have the comment session dedicated on that. I'll be more than happy to assist you. Okay, so let's get back to the questions. So Mr. Abhinavji said, Ram Ram, sir, hope you are fit and fine. I'm do. Thank you very much. It's an amazing opportunity for me to meet you once a week. It's an amazing opportunity to meet you once in a week. To all of you guys, I happen to meet a lot of people, but the best thing is I love streaming. Have an active conversation with you to share the more of the market insight. What would be the major trading ideas? What would be the trading major economic advices? I'll be more than happy. Again, so as I told you, this stream will be talking about first of all what really has happened into the last week, and then we will jumping to the conclusion that what could be the possibility that the market volatility would be there specifically for this week. Now we have a lot of news lined up specifically for this week. We can talk about Meta, Microsoft. I think McDonald's, a lot of companies will be releasing their earning report. In fact, I have few great trading advices for you, and I'll show you how did my trade executed in the last week and whether I was able to make or generate a profit in it or not. So again, welcome to the stream once again. And yeah, let's begin our conversation. So, guys, the objective of this stream is to make you aware that the financial market is full of all the opportunities. It is us who need to understand how the market behaves, and based on the market sentiments, we try to work up our model to the best possible extent. That means we try to capitalize on the market moment. So, let's begin, shall we? I think one of the comment which is meant by Mr. Tapan Manji said, Olymptrade money not received in the bank. I'm very sorry for the unfortunate incident, Mr. Tapan. uh, I would highly recommend you to call our support team. There is one easiest way to do that. You can click on this help option, go to support and raise your concern. I'll make sure that our support team will get in touch with you and they will try to rectify your problems on priority. So there is nothing to worry about. Your funds are completely safe. Mr. Jalak Vlog says, I am a new subscriber. Welcome, welcome, sir. And I'm very happy that a lot of traders are putting the interest in trading because trading is such an easy topic to understand. If you know the objective of this stream, if you know how trading works, it will become way easier for you to understand market. I have seen a lot of people. My new client is there. I just happened to visit him yesterday, and an excellent thing is that I have seen that he was able to grab gold to the good extent, and Mariam able to make a profit of around 56%, although he invested $20. But again, profit is a profit. It doesn't really matter like how much amount of profit you made, unless you make it understand that this is the capital that you are living with and this is the specific capital that you are investing in. So yeah. Mr. Yash just said, hello, sir. Today I learned SMA from your side, and the same has been applied on the live market and get a good result. Mr. Yash, I'm very happy that you are getting the results. That's an amazing thing to see. Yes, we talked about SMA, the simple moving averages, the combination of averages. Mr. Yash is one of my old clients, and yeah, happy to meet you, sir. Welcome to the stream. Mr. Imranji said, I'm a newcomer. Please tell me about trade. Now, if you are a new in trading, I'll tell you now this applies to all the traders because all we at one particular period of time we were all new in trading. So my main part would help you to understand is as a trader, you have to first of all learn how trading works. Now, in order to understand how trading works, Olymptrade made it very simple for you. It's very simple. You go to this help option. go to health, go to support, go to education section. And in education section, what you will do, you will type about the candlestick formation. The very first thing as a trader you have to know is the candlestick formation. Now, how do you read candlestick? How do you apply candlestick pattern? How do you use a Japanese candlestick in trading? How do you use trading signals in candlestick pattern? Everything in is here. So Olymptrade make it very easy for you to understand this, right? You read this Japanese candlestick, the technical analysis tool, and then try applying it into the live account or demo account first, and then test. While testing it out, or if you are comfortable and confident enough, then you can take a trade. I have few more comments. First of all, I'm very overwhelmed by your comments. Thank you very much for being an active in the conversation. I think uh, Mr. Jalak Vlog said, "Hi brother, I have lost like 5K this year because no one is there to guide me. And what can you do to help me?" Now, there are two ways to do that, sir. So the first one is you can get an exclusive conversation with the financial analyst. In order to do that, you probably need to have an account with an expert status, advanced or expert status. If you don't have it, that's fine. There are a lot of articles in the help section which can help you to understand, first of all, the basic candlestick formation. As I have recently told you, go ahead and type out the candlestick formation. Once you know a candlestick formation, there is one specific site, if I may suggest you, that would be for the name of the site is Investopedia. It contains all the articles regarding trading. And once you are confident enough, we can go ahead with the trading. Mr. Abhinavji said, last week you anticipated that the Netflix can go down. It fall, but currently it is up, very up now. So Abhinavji, if you remember, the advice that I have given in the last week was basically for that specific time. For that specific time. As I told you, whenever the market opens with the gap of value, let's take an example. That's an excellent question that you have asked me. We will talk about it for a couple of minutes, then we will switch to the major part that we need to understand for today. Okay, so let's take an example for Netflix. Now, in the last week, while I was having conversations with you, a lot of traders in the comment section did said to me that, sir, the Netflix has been increasing. There is a gap of value, and where I have told you that the Netflix will go down. That was for the scalping purpose, and unfortunately, we had a very less amount of time to discuss about that. So yes, it was for the scalping purpose. So the Netflix did release its earning report, and the market did open with the gap of value. But soon after that, can you see this? The market started plumbing down. This is what exactly I mean. It was not for the long time duration because the earning result was positive. So Netflix has to rise one way or another. But for the time being, it has to basically recover from its position, do a little correction. Once it has touched the very first time greater than the thousand value, then it has to recover some part of it. And then when it recovered, then the number of buyers were more anticipated at that moment, and the one Netflix started rising. So that is an excellent opportunity that we had opened for us. So not only this, guys, let me give you another example. So Google, you probably heard about it. Okay, so Google, right? We type in Google. Okay, so Google opened up here. Let me give you a little elaborate idea what Google was. So here is my trade, and why? How did we anticipate the value of gold will increase? So while I was observing the data released by Google, I'm specifically talking about earning calendar, guys. Now, if you do not know anything about it at all, that's completely fine. We'll have a complete session on that. So this is just a minor tweaks that I'm able to give you right away. Okay. In the last week, Google releases its earning results. I will also give you some true good trading advices for this week, specifically with gold. So now gold is an excellent level. Brent is again at the excellent level. I'll show you some of the trades that I have executed for the last week, and we'll see how the market race basically behaved like that. Mr. Madhabi Karmakarji said sometime all indicator gone wrong. So indicators are the lagging in nature. Now, if you try to predict the price movement, you have to have a knowledge about indicators, how to read them. Now, the very first thing that you will do to understand indicators, what do you want this indicator to show you? Is it you are going ahead with the trend approach? That means you are waiting for the trend to continuation and you took the trade with the continuation, or you go ahead with the counter trend approach. I'll give you an example. So a lot of people use stochastic oscillator, RSI, MACD for the counter trend purpose. Now, whenever what is counter trend? So when the market usually follow downtrend, is a with the trend strategy. Now, when the market reverses, so basically people wait for the market to reverse and then they execute a position like this, like upward direction. So this is a counter trend approach. Now, if you have to select which indicator you are selecting, and then try to understand what is the specific time duration on which you are executing the trend. Okay, let's keep on moving. Let me just read your comments. Forgive me, it is taking a little while for me to answer your question. I think there is another comment. Mr. Islamic video said, please reply. I didn't get you a question, sir. What is your question? Please let me know in the comment section. What is your question? I will definitely will try to understand. Mr. Imran ji said, thanks. You're welcome, sir. You're welcome. Uh, Mr. Jalak Vlog, sir, can we trade together and can you recommend signals live? Guys, my objective is not to give you the signal, but help you to understand how signals works. Now, in my point of view, I will look into the market from a very different perspective. You might look into the market from the very different perspective. But our objective is to make money in the financial market. That's it. And we will try about this. Okay. So, okay, let's do one thing. We'll talk about the earning calendar much later. Let's talk about the recent market news. Now, since you're very inclined upon the learning about the existing things, let's talk about it in a much more detailed manner. So, yeah, let's get to the question. Can we trade together? Sir, I will never recommend you to trade together. But the thing with trading is like the way I'm streaming, like the stream which has been shown to you, and right now, what is happening in the existing market are very different. So our stream is getting lagged from any seconds to like a minute duration. Now, if you try to take the trade in the fixed time trading mode, that will certainly go for the toss. But we can understand the market and like on a good term, we will talk about the forex market in more detail. So Abhinav ji said a very good question. Mr. Hassan ji said, hi, welcome. Mr. Hassan, Mr. Hassan is also one of my old clients. Welcome to the stream, sir. Mr. Abhinav ji, Mr. Rathod ji said, I think gold will rise from 3,300 level. What is your thought about it? Always remember, gold is an amazing asset. Now, if you see my trades right now, there are multiple trades which I have open on the gold. And I open a continuation trend here. So let's just select the graph for 30 minutes duration and I'll show you what is really happening. So gold was close to 5,500 level, 3,500 level. Again, a psychological level. We always often tends to keep the asset price at the round numbers, right? So it started bouncing from 3,500 level. Then it went down. And if you'll see this $200 trade, which I have exactly taken, it's been executed at the price of 3,000. Here it is at 2,300, 3,300. Yeah, close to 3,300 is the opening price on which I have opened up the trade. Now, the reason is every time round number acts as a great level of support. But what it did, it tried to retest this level. How many times? One, two, three, and a partially four. I made a support level in this side. If you'll see this, this is a pending order which I have opened. For the better clarity of thought, let me just open a drawing tool and give you a horizontal line. Okay, here we go. Let's make the color red so that it would be quite convenient for you to watch this. Let's make it a little thicker. Here we go. Okay, can you see this, guys? Now, this is the support line. This is a temporary support line which has been created by the market. And in my opinion, gold has the highest potential to rise. I'm almost 60 to 80% positive that the gold has the very highest sentiments for rising. But what it is doing, it is trying to retest this level a lot of times. One, two, three, and almost close to four. Now, we know for the fact that whenever gold rises, the correction happens. And this is the correction phase. So the ultimate objective of gold is to, again, challenge this level, 3,500. That's the only reason why I'm holding my position on gold. The first one is $200, the second one is 4,000. I was doing a little scalping in this morning, and the fact that if I want to show you my trade, here is around $405 is what the profit I made within couple of hours. I was expecting for the market to rise, and I still believe that the gold has the highest chances to rise. So now it has created this little temporary resistance level, support level, which is 3,200, close to 3,200. and it is acting as a very good level of support for the time being. Now, in case if you have an opportunity, so now I call this level as a buying zone. This is specifically a buying zone indication, right? But like, what if from this level the market reverses? To make sure, you can go ahead with the very least value of multiplier, made with 30, hold your position. This is the same hypothesis that I have shown to a lot of clients. The smallest multiplier, make sure our stop loss will lie below this line. Okay. So let me just open like around $100 trade to show you or demonstrate to you. So let's just suppose I'm opening up a trade in here, and my stop loss is way below the support line. So now this will make sure there will be very small chances for my trade to go for the toss. I'll make sure I'll select the sufficient level of support and resistance, but selecting a very small stop loss will help my trade to survive a little longer. Now, in what if the market falls down? That's an excellent opportunity, because when the market falls down, we have a very good level of support. This one, 3260 level. Rise the candle once again, come to this level. I'll increase a little amount of mine from 100 to 200. Again, put a buying or the position. What you can see is this dotted line here. You will see this dotted line on my live account. Okay, here we go. Can you see this is a dotted line? That means I created one pending order. In case the market tumbles down, it will trigger a trade automatically in the upward direction. You will see the same trade in the pending position here. Okay. Yeah, this is the pending order. See, 3266.624 is the pending order, and which I have open up one trade. I will try to open up one trade automatically at this price level of $1,000 in case it is does on that part. Yeah. So Abhinavji, yes, the gold has a good chances of rising from this level. In case you want to buy in this position, this is an excellent level. You can hold your position with 30x as a multiplier. Mr. Jalak said, thank you. You're welcome, sir. You're welcome. Mr. AIT Creator said, hi, sir. Hello. Welcome to the stream, sir. Now, Mr. Jalakulov, many pro traders invite me like to join their VIP. Is that said, sir? I cannot comment on that, because like every person perspective is different. I believe in myself rather than completely relying on someone else. Now, Olymptrade being genuine from a lot of years, we have been working from 2014, and we always have been trying to teach clients how to make money in the financial market rather than completely relying on someone else. Right. Although the financial analyst can help you, but our objective is to make you understand how market works, and then you can take your independent decisions on how you will be able to execute your trades accordingly. Okay. So it is up to you, sir. Mr. Yashji said 3260 strong level support. Yes, it is. It is not that very strong, but yeah, a considerable level of support here. Sir, sir, BTC views, please. Sir, Bitcoin has an excellent opportunity of rising. Now, what there are two possible situations can happen right now. Now it can take a level of resistance from a lakh, like 1 lakh per BTC. It can take the level of resistance from that level. If we zoom out, we can consider a close to first of all, the very first value it will lie ahead would be the 1 lakh rupees. Now it will try to break above this level. It was very difficult for this particular price of Bitcoin to rise, but then it is fortunately able to do so. Now in this situation, what will happen? There is a good chances that it can come close to 1 lakh level, again psychological level, lakh rupees round number. And from this level, there will be a slightly turn back from this level. Although in the long term, Bitcoin has to rise. And that's the only reason I took one trade on BTC to demonstrate a lot of clients the hypothesis of the same. Let me just show you here. I was testing one theory out with the demo account using 5 as a leverage. And it turned out amazingly for us, say around 71% profit. Again, the hypothesis was done in the demo account itself. Yeah. So my view on BTC, not only BTC has the highest chances to rise, but it will be like there is a good chances that it will try to push a little back from 1 lakh rupees. Now, $1 lakh per BTC. Now, if it in case it happens like that, we can select a pending order, select a very small stop loss, and put a position in the downward direction. The possibility of our win on the higher front. Mr. Mandal. Hello, sir. Mr. Mandal, welcome to the stream. Okay. So now, guys, another opportunity before we run out of the time. I think Brent is amazing in its own way. Crude oil prices, the international crude oil prices fallen to one of the worst case situation here. Now, since it went back to the worst case scenario, that is $58 per barrel, that was during the COVID time. Now, it still has the very strong buying sentiments right now, but we do not know what will happen. Majorly, it depends upon the China, because the Chinese, because on the consumption of the China is hugely based on the same. And if the demand rises, so therefore the value of Brent will definitely. It's been highly oversold right now. That's the one reason I'm holding my position on Brent, specifically in upward direction with $500. And I'm expecting the market to rise once again. If it is able to break above again the psychological level, it has the tremendous strength to rise. Right. Now, I have a good news for you. In this week, we'll talk about earning now. Let me just show you a couple of trading ideas in the earning calendar. And based on that, we can make our assumptions how the market can behave. So we'll do this week. In this week, we have three major companies. Acha, I haven't told you about the gold, right? The gold earning was positive. I'm so sorry. Google's earning was positive, and that to happen on, I think, 24 or 25. I think 24 or 25 was the date on which it was released. Yeah, yeah. The Google released its earning report on 24th of April, which was predicted. The both of the market sentiment were on the bullish side, and that is the reason we executed a trade on Google, which ended up like around 72%. In fact, for the fact that it went to like around 133, but I was not able to close the trade at the right moment, and then the market tumbled down. But we made sure that we closed the trade as soon as we made a profit in it. I think Abhinavji said something today. I have taken an up trade in gold with 20x multiplier, 20% SL and 40% TP, and I will tell the result to you in the next session. Sure, I will be more than happy to see that, because there are highest chances for the gold to rise for this specific week. We will see how the market reacts. Again, there will be a lot of market updates will be happening, but yeah, it's a strong chances for the market to rise from this. So yeah, we'll be keeping a picture on that. So this week, before moving on, I have to share one thing with you, and that is regarding what can happen this week. Okay. So I was comparing two news releases. The first thing is we'll talk about. Okay. So these two companies are there, Visa and Coca-Cola. You can check them out. They will be releasing their earning report on 29th of April. The first one would be the Sun. That means the data will be impacted, released on the same day on 29th of April. That means exactly at 7, before 7 p.m. the data will be released. You can check this one out. You go to Yahoo Finance and check the pre-market prices. Here we can check the pre-market price of the different assets. That is Visa. So if the Visa earning report turned out to be positive, and here we will search V as in Visa. Okay. We click in here and we will see whether the market will be opening with the gap up or gap down value. Not so many fluctuations because the data hasn't been released yet. But yeah, before closing this session, let me just give you a couple of more tips about it. Okay. So I want your entire attention on these day, 30th of April, right? Microsoft and Meta, these are the biggest companies so far. Now, there are a lot of companies, but these are the large scale amazing companies. Can you see this? The market capitalization is $2.91 trillion. Trillion dollars. Imagine this, $1.38 trillion. Now, Microsoft and Meta will be releasing its earning report. Now, while I was reading the earning report, there's a possibility. Now, hear me out. There's a great possibility that the Meta profitability can grow up to $65.5 billion, which is 16% from the last year. Now, here is the expected return. Expected return is around 68%. That means the revenue can be slightly red here. But the EPS value, the last time EPS value, from the last time EPS value, there is a possibility that they can go ahead with 3.3. So there is a possibility for Microsoft to be slightly there's a possibility that it can be little red and here it can be little green. You can test this theory out and read these numbers on Yahoo Finance. It will show you when the earning will be impacted by the same. Okay, let me just finish in couple of minutes. Let me just made my point and then we will move ahead. So Microsoft has a 16% year-to-year increase. There is a possibility for Microsoft to have a 16% year-to-year over increase. Second thing is for the Meta revenue will be growing more than 21% this specific quarter compared to the last quarter, first quarter. So there's a possibility for Meta's revenue to increase. That means there is a high possibility for Meta to rise. If the pre-market, that based on the data that I was reading, the EPS value can shot up, and so as the Meta's earning can also increase. So it will be very interesting to see how the market behaves, but there is a strong possibility for Meta to rise. We will check that hypothesis, and based on that, we will make a decision. Mr. Mandal said, which market do you? I prefer every single market. So I have taken trade in every single market. Uh, Mr. Jalapur, I have invested in Forex commodity composite index and Bitcoin currently it's been increasing by 13% and 7. That's great, sir. Kudos to the effort. Nice, amazing. Mr. Rathod ji said, sir, there was some trade war happening between China and US. Is it settled now? No, not really, sir. Not really. It's not there. Because here, if you check the Yahoo Finance site, here you will get all the data. Trump tariff endgame is still cloudy. That means it's still not been showing that whether a step back will be taken afterwards. Because what I feel is Chinese president and Donald Trump are a little hard to back down from the existing state, but it would be quite easy to check what could be the different case scenario. So before winding up the session, gold has a very strong possibility for rising. That's the first thing here. Second thing is Brent also has a strong positive points to rise. Third one is Meta's earning report will be released and it has a very strong potential to rise once again. You can take the advices and execute the trade in case if you want to go ahead with the demo account and check it by yourself. Okay. So thank you very much for staying ahead with me. I have to have a lot of discussion with you because of the time constraint. But I'll be seeing you into the next week and I'll be coming up with few more trading ideas. Thank you very much for having me, spending this time with me. I've basically loved it. Thank you very much for your overwhelming comment. This is what I love about it. Sandeep ji said Hindi. Unfortunately, sir, the stream is conducted in English. But in case if you're looking out for Hindi stream, you can subscribe to Olymptrade Practice. A lot of colleagues of mine will conduct does conduct the stream in all the languages. Hindi, maybe uh, you know Latin American, a lot of languages are there, so you can have this conversation. Subscribe to Olymptrade Practice, and if you like today's stream, place the thumbs option. Like you can click on the thumbs up option. Like this stream, subscribe to Olymptrade Practice, and I'll be more than happy to see you in the next stream. Thank you very much for having me. I wish you all the best. Have a great day ahead, and keep a close look on the market. You never know when the profitability will be there. Thank you very much, guys. Have a great day. Bye bye.